Hello everybody, I'm nastymold, and in this video we're going to find everything that is daily today, the event currency, the quests, season candles, information on the shard event, and the treasure cakes. First up, we are going to do the event currency for today for our event, the Days of Sunlight. And before we find it, I just want to point out that there are 25 tickets you can get for free here only once at the Spellboat in home space. So make sure you're collecting these, because that is quite a boost. You can buy at least one of the capes immediately with one of those. And then you can also buy individual tickets for 2 Ascended Candles each if you need to. But I would avoid doing that just to save your Ascended Candles if you can. Alright, let's head to the Sunlight area and I'll show you where we can find today's currency. So we have 4 scattered popsicles to find today. Our first one is just above this in-app purchase spirit here. The next one can be found on this parade of jellyfish that is going to go around this pond. If you don't see it around here, just look around the pond. It should be somewhere. Next up, our third one we can find on Grandma's table inside this big tree. And our final scattered one can be found on this little bridge over here. And finally, we can get 2 more event currency per day by participating in little events around this area. There are quite a few ones you can do. You can do jumping from those platforms up top into the water. You can play tag with that spirit next to Grandma's table. You can rescue jellyfish. There is plenty you can do. For this one, I'm just going to play some music with these spirits. And you don't even have to fully complete the music sheet. You can just start this and then exit it. And we can get an event currency for doing this activity. So yeah, plenty to do. I'm sure, the event's been going on for a little while now, so you should be able to figure it out. But once we complete an activity, we will have a popsicle pop up there. So you can find a total of 2 per day by doing activities like this. And I have seen quite a few questions about, do you still need to collect popsicles after you've collected the capes from the Days of Sunlight Spirit? And no, not necessarily, but there are spells here that cost 2 event currency tickets, and I believe these are random Days of Sunlight spells. So you can get any of these spells, which is a nice bonus if you have additional popsicles. Yeah, that's it. Hello everybody, I'm nastymold, and in this video we're going to be doing the daily quests, finding the season candles, the treasure cakes, and getting information on today's shard event, starting with the season candles. So our first one is in the social space of the Valley of Triumph, and the rest can all be found below. Each one of these little seasonal candle bundles will give us 25% of the wax needed to forge a season candle. There's one more right there. And so finding all 4 of these should give us 1 whole season candle to forge. We have one over here, and then the last one is just on the opposite side of this doorway. Right here. Alright, and now we should be able to forge a seasonal candle. Yay! Let's get started on today's daily quests. To catch the light in the Valley of Triumph, all we have to do is find this light that is flying around the ice rink area. It's pretty easy to catch when you're first flying down. That's what I'd recommend doing, but you can always just fly up like I did. To light 20 candles, we just have to physically be the one to light them, so they must be unlit. And then once we light them, ding 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 ding. It can be a place with a bunch of candles, it can be assorted candles, it can be a treasure cake. Yeah, 20 candles are lit. To relive the Sparkler Parent, we have to head to the Valley of Triumph Temple, and they are towards the left in this little barrier. You might benefit from having some sort of a light object like the lantern. You can get some spells of this sometimes. Ew. Lantern. Or you could use a firework staff. Whatever you need. You can also get in with no items. It's pretty easy. This spirit isn't particularly difficult. It's just very long. And there are some crabs in this maze. It's good to make sure we take care of them. And yeah. This one does take quite a while. once we reach the fire pit, we are going to go up on this little staircase and head towards the right hand side. And then once we enter this room, there are our first crabs. So you can always call in advance to knock them down. We will have another staircase. You can just walk up it, or you can fly like I usually do. Crabs have fallen. Fly up. Now in this room as well, there are a bunch of crabs at the bottom. I don't usually touch the bottom of this one. I like to fly across, because all we have to do is get to the entrance right across there. Crabbies! Ah. And at this point we now have a pit. We're just going to jump in the pit and make sure you bring the light with you. And at the bottom is another bundle of crabs. So make sure you call. I think I had an issue. For some reason it wasn't calling. I got knocked over. Oh no. There we go, through this door. And then once we go down the hallway, we will be back by that fire pit we were at earlier. So now that we're here, we now want to go up. We just came through the entrance that's in front of us, but we want to go up and through this one. And up here, we just follow all the way through, and this will take us to the exit. Now we have to jump down, and you might have difficulties because sometimes the light will just stay on the ledge, so you might have to fly up again to try and knock it down. It might land on that ledge. We want to take it down from there as well. And there we go. Our last checkpoint is right here. Hello, Sparkler Parent. Alright, and that is it for this spirit. Like I said, pretty easy, but a little bit long. To relive a spirit's memories, we first have to relive any spirit in the Valley of Triumph, and then we can light them, watch their cutscene, and collect their emote. For today's daily treasure candles, our first one we can find in the Golden Wasteland social space right here. The next one is just on the steps next to the Broken Temple in the first area. Our third one is just in the very first cave here. Avoiding some lights. There it is. And our fourth one is in the battlefield area just past the barricade. Right here. Nice. Sad news for today. It looks like it is a no shard day. That means that absolutely no shard will be falling in any of the realms today. Unfortunate. But don't worry. And that is all of the daily stuff in the Valley of Triumph for today. Thank you so much as always for watching, you guys. I hope you found this helpful. I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.